Yo, y'all, oh my god, I've been live for 15 minutes, but we've still been prepping stuff, so I'm gonna just go ahead and get right to the main screen, because oh my god, I know y'all been sitting here waiting for a little bit. What's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome in, you guys. How we doing? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna set a focus timer. Let's do that. Sick. Okay. Everything looks good. Dr. J, what's good? Welcome in. How's everything look? How's everything sound? How we doing? Okay, so what we're doing today, chat, it's something that I've been meaning to do for a long time. Basically, we're finally talking about battle flow. We're talking about how we've been using the app to track our sets, to log our elo, and take a look at the meta-analysis over the course of the past couple of weeks, honestly. Like, I think maybe for the past 2.5 weeks I've been tracking my battles, and I was able to save my info, to do a data backup of all my info on my iPhone, because I use a Samsung tablet to stream with. But I was able to do a data backup from the iPhone Battleflow app and put it on my Samsung tablet, so I can show y'all how my progress has been during the past couple weeks in battles. Because ahead of Go Battle Thursday, I'm sure people want these teams. People want teams to try and like climb with. So here's something that you can actually use to hopefully assist you in improving in PvP, maybe even finding something like an MVP that you love in battles. So I'm just gonna go ahead and post that we're live over on Twitch and oh my god, I'm fighting for my life saying all the social media without like mixing up names. Over on Twitter, Discord, posts that we're live. Maybe we'll get people in here, not too sure, but let's see. Okay, so we're good over on YouTube, good over on Twitch, and we'll go live on TikTok now because we are done talking about the intro, but we'll get into everything soon. So I'm gonna start up my timer here pretty soon, just so we can stay on task with this explanation. Also, chat, what do y'all think of the new Pokemon and Krispy Kreme collab? Because people are already scalping the boxes and trying to sell them for like $300, dude. It's like they know they can just keep scalping, like no matter what, and it's embarrassing, dude. Save and go live. Here we go, and then go to inspector. And then TikTok. Yes, everything's looking good. Everything's looking great. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Perfect. And we posted that we're live over on Instagram as well. So we should be good to go. Let me know if anything sounds off, anything looks weird, chat. But I think we're good to go, right? I think we're pretty solid, looking pretty good, looking gorgeous. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Everything looks good. Cool. Okay. So now, okay. So chat, let me start my timer. So ahead of Go Battle Thursday, we get a lot of questions, and it even happens like every other stream that we're doing Go Battle League, and people come into the chats, people come in to discuss what teams they're trying to use, any recommendations for specific metas. But the main questions that I get, the top questions I get for Go Battle League and Pokemon Go PvP is, what team should I use for Go Battle League? How well does my team perform? And how do I improve in Pokemon Go PvP? And I think that the answer to all these questions is one thing, and that's Battleflow, dude. Battleflow is an app that I recently found, I want to say maybe earlier this year, and I've actually it's like literally second nature when it comes to doing my sets, because Battleflow is basically, I want to say, any PvP trainer's like best tool to use. Like, it should be second nature to you to use this app, because basically what it does is it shows you the rankings. It shows if you can also generate teams within the app. You can track your battles using the battle notes feature. You can track the lead, switch, and closer. You can select your team from the teams that you've chosen and what teams you're battling with, and you can check out your recent battles. And these are some new updates that I've seen where you can see your wins and losses for the set and how many points you gained or lost and your current elo once you completed that set. And over the course of the entire season, if you keep consistently logging your battles, you will actually see your overall wins and losses, your current elo, and the teams that you've been using, their win rates, and basically team suggestions, strategy suggestions. And it's actually phenomenal for a lot of reasons. So we're going to be getting into it today. We're going to be basically giving you like a tutorial ahead of Go Battle Thursday, if it isn't already Thursday in your region. But Battleflow is the app to use, and I've been in contact with the app developer for quite a while now, and it's cool to know when new features are coming. It's cool to know that they're listening to feedback and that they're doing their best every day to improve this app for battlers who actually want to climb or overall improve their performance in Go PvP, because this right here, dude, this right here is like the premier tool, to me at least. It's in my honest opinion that this app is phenomenal if you're trying to climb and Go PvP. But let me see if anybody's saying hey in the chats right now, because I really do want to I really want to see what's going on with y'all. Welcome, hey Pedro. Good to see y'all. Welcome in. How we doing? GSG, what's good? The answer is within the spider on your mic. Crazy, disgusting. What's cooking, good looking? Pedro, we're cooking with Battleflow. We're gonna show y'all how to use it today, because basically, if y'all are trying to improve or just have a place to log your battles, you don't even have to use every single feature. But if you guys are just trying to look to improve in PvP, or just log your sets or what teams you've been seeing, or you like the team that you were using and you don't remember what it was, and then you have trouble finding it again, or like what was good last time, what can I use in this meta this time, this app is good for that. It's basically every tool that you need for Pokemon Go PvP in one. And we're going to be going over the notes right now ahead of Go Battle Thursday, because this is something that you're going to want to use. I'm reiterating a lot because I know people are coming in right now compared to like a couple minutes ago. So what y'all need to know again is that we're going over an amazing app called Battleflow, and I'm glazing it, bro. I'm straight up glazing it because I love it. I love seeing my elo progress, even if it's like a bunch of like 4-1s to 3-2s to 0-5s, like 2-3s. I like seeing where and how and why I've been performing decently or poorly, and what I can do to improve, because this is what I've been struggling with in PvP lately, is like, what do I do? How do I improve? Like, what specifically am I lacking, or what am I missing in the current meta that's making me like feel like I'm not performing that well? And again, the top questions that I've been asked a lot for almost every Go Battle League stream are, what teams should I use for Go Battle League? How well does my team perform? Like what is my team good? Is it good? Like, does my team do well? And how do I improve in Go PvP? Pedro, you said okay, but do you have a referral code? I might have to talk to him about that. That'd be kind of cool to have a referral code for Battleflow, because it's something that I really am deeply aligned with at this point. Josh, you said I didn't know there was a cap on PvP battles. Hey, like, yeah, every day you get a total of 5 sets for a total of 25 battles. But honestly, well, tomorrow was Go Battle Thursday, and we get a total of what, 75 battles? Yeah, 75 battles. So it's a lot, but this is where this comes in handy, especially because if you're doing the entire sets, which I commend you for, dude. Go battle weekend, if y'all remember that. Like go battle weekend, it's just miserable because 100 battles per day is insane, dude. Like, I'm glad like Go Battle Thursday is a thing because at least we get it every week, right? You're so close to getting ace, dude. Go Battle Weekend required a 6-pack of Red Bull for me, dude. See, I remember I'm gonna get back to Battleflow in a second, but I remember I was doing a collab with a couple of old friends and other Go PvP players back in the day, and it was like during Go Battle Weekend where like we all did all our sets at the same time because there was no way we could just keep going in rotation of like this person does a battle, this person does a battle, this person does a battle. Like we literally just all were played for hours on stream. We were all just like tapping our phones like this by the end. I'm like, oh well, that's another RPS, stuff like that. Go Battle Weekend was great because I wasn't doing it. Yeah, you were one of the free ones, dude. But one more time, and then we'll get, let's see, Dilraj. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go through my agenda for explaining Battleflow to y'all, just so I don't get too off track because I do want to complete this within a certain amount of time. So I will answer questions in between, like once I'm done explaining certain things, or once my timer goes off, because I don't want to be here too long, you know. Okay, that's it. I'm downloading it. See, I didn't have to do much convincing, bro. But Pedro, hope you enjoy it, dude. Dilraj, you said on TikTok, why did Mimikyu drop in ratings so much? Wasn't it #1 before? Mimikyu dropped, honestly, because the meta became more volatile against it, and also because of Thievul, I think. Like, Thievul and the meta that's adjusting around it, like, I think really changed a lot. But Mimikyu dropped to #5. That's what I'm seeing in Battleflow right now. But let me see where Thievul's at. Where's Thievul at? Hold on a minute. And see, this is also great because because we're gonna touch on this too. But Battleflow gets its rankings. Basically, all the ranking details from PvPoke are shared with Battleflow. So it's like it's the same thing, just in app form and for quick access. It's really convenient. But Thievul's at rank 41, but it beats Mimikyu. Wait, no, it loses? Whoa, I thought it actually beat it. But you know what? I'm sure that's very bait dependent. But it does win some pretty nice matchups. But Mimikyu dropped in rankings probably because like the same thing happened where, like again, where something that seemed that was like it was super meta and super powerful, and the rankings like on paper it seemed pretty good, and it was pretty good. But the meta became so stacked against it, like by people running things like Licky Licky, Tinkaton, Empoleon, other ghost types, normal types, things that can outspam Mimikyu and get rid of its main strategy, which is disguise and being a third shield. Because at that point, Mimikyu without energy or low in energy or low in HP kind of becomes kind of useless. And also maybe the meta became more fast move dependent, and so Mimikyu kind of dropped in usage because of that too. Because Mimikyu, while it's cool that you don't have to spend too many shields on it, it struggles once there's fast move pressure, and it sucks when that happens. But Mimikyu is still pretty good. It's still being used in regular Great League. But that being said, chat, the answer to the questions, what teams should I use for Go Battle League? How well is my team? Like, how does my team look? Like, does my team look good? How well does my team perform? And how do I improve and Go PvP? The answer is Battleflow. Now, what is Battleflow? Battleflow is a very, in my opinion, well-designed, community-made, free Pokemon Go PvP team building app. And the main scope and motto of the app is build, scan, simulate, drill, and scout. Basically, the main features are team generator, meta analysis, meta rankings, IV scanning within the app, and battle simulations. And the whole gist of it is that it simplifies and performs the whole process of finding the top teams and cores for Go Battle League, and provides insight on the teams that you run and what your local meta is like after logging your battles in the app. And it can help you adjust your teams and strategy based on the most common leads and teams, so you're more prepared for your sets, so you're more comfortable going into them instead of just going in blind all the time and hoping, oh yeah, this core seems good, I hope this team does well, And even if you have, like, even if you're really decently skilled in PvP, like, you know the counts, you know matchups, you know that, like, you know basically all the basics, but all of a sudden you're still going like mostly negative, or a lot of your games are pretty close. You're kind of wondering what's going on. Why is this team struggling when I know on paper it should be good? This app can show you why, or you just add like the multiple reasons, like oh, maybe it's the meta that you're seeing at your elo. Maybe you should be running this instead. Maybe you should be trying this instead in the lead instead of two shielding and trying to win the switch, stuff like that. The thing is about this app is that there is a pro subscription, and I do have it, and it is worth it. I would say it is very worth it. The pro features are available with a subscription of $14.99 per year or $1.99 a month, and the pro benefits include removing the daily limit of 5 team generations per day. Honestly, I feel like you're not really gonna need to go for the pro if you're trying to just find maybe like 1 or 2 teams to use, like switch between every meta. But the pro subscription removes the daily limit of 5 team generations per day, so you'll have unlimited team generations. You also gain team generating categories of building around a certain Pokemon, like building cores with a certain Pokemon that you kind of want to test out, or automatic generation from your collection, which you can store in the app as well. You also have unlimited Pokeboxes for every team that you're testing in every cup, so you can also store the teams that you've been trying to test in every cup, and you have an unlimited amount. There's no limit. And also you have a full threat search, which means you see the counters for every meta Pokemon, not just the top ranking threats. So you'll have like an even better scope of what you might run into and what the counters are for those Pokemon. But the main features of Battle Flow that I want to get into, and these are ranked in my particular opinion in this order in terms of my favorite features. Let me take a quick second there and see what y'all have been saying. Josh, you said Oinkologne, Thievul, Raichu. Interesting team. Oinkologne, Thievul, Raichu. You're pretty weak to fighting. Oinkologne does have Mud Slap, which is like neutral damage. You also have, what do you have? Like Mud Slap, Body Slam, Trailblaze. I feel like maybe it's a bit rough. You might want to have like more coverage instead of Raichu. But Pedro, you said you're making me excited to battle again. Can I shout you out? I got you, dude. Yeah, go ahead, shout me out. I appreciate you, my man. I'm glad you're enjoying battling again. But yeah, basically, my bad. Start again. The features that I really enjoy, like these are basically the main features of the app, but these are in particular order of my favorites. So for this, let's see, the feature here is going to be the team generator. Now, this is all ported over from my iPhone because I use 2 different devices. My main device is my iPhone that I always use for battling, but then for streaming I use my Samsung tablet. And basically now, because you can export your data and download it into another device, with Battleflow on another device, and it's pretty cool that you can do that, because I would hate having to relog every single battle. So thank God we can do that. Anyway, the number one favorite feature is a team generator, because teams can be built manually or generated automatically based on the Pokemon that you selected. So you can build draft teams. You can build like drafts of like just generating from a certain box of Pokemon that you've chosen, or you can manually build a team and then get rankings based on that team, and it'll tell you exactly how the team functions, how it's structured. It's super nice. And if generated, the app will make multiple teams that include a rating that informs you of the team's strengths, weaknesses, synergy, and more. So for example, we can look at this team that I've assembled when Mimikyu became available, and when it became actually usable in the meta. Now this team, it's like, now just because it says it's elite doesn't mean that it's unbeatable. Like, it's like the teams are not invincible. Like this app is so good at building team counts, but you still got to be skilled to make them work. So basically, let's see this team score for Mimikyu, Tinkaton, and Pangoro, so you can see how the score breakdown works. with threat control, coverage, fallback recovery, and consistency. And you can also see against the PvPoke meta versus our meta, it basically has like an overall score, final score of 85. But the critical threats are Tinkaton, Ninetales, Castform, Fortress, Turtonator, and Toxapex, which is good to know the main threats for the team comp, because then you know how to play around them. Doesn't mean that those Pokemon will beat your team outright, but your team will struggle against those, especially Ninetales. Anything that's spammy and that can get rid of shields or that walls your damage can be really difficult to get around. So I'm glad that this shows the critical threats of the team comp. And then it's another feature that was added recently in an update. I love this. And this is something that I really want to get better at, is practicing a lot of the basics and techniques in Go PvP, because this is how the pros at regionals and internationals get better. You can practice your leads matchups. You can see whether or not you tank a charge attack based on what Pokemon or matchup it is, and the meta move counts for the specific meta. So it makes you drill all the basics based on your team comp. And you can also do it outside of this. Like basically there's another feature there's like more features that we're gonna get into later, but you just can see how well your team does, its main threats, and the main meta matchups. So it's very clean for that purpose. Let's see. Gus, what's good? You said, I feel like I was just in here talking about it. KH4 late 2027. Dude, I know. Kingdom Hearts 4. I'm so ready for it. Oh my god. Didn't think I'd like to see the day. Bro, we're about to be like 80 years old waiting for like, if Kingdom Hearts 4 is the last installment of the series, that's gonna be crazy, dude. But imagine if the series kept going. I'd be like 50 playing Kingdom Hearts still. Pedro, you said, does it update as soon as the season starts? I know that the creator tries to update Battle Flow as soon as possible. I think they are getting on a more consistent basis with updating the meta. So updating the meta along with rotations. So they're constantly improving the app. But Pedro, thanks for the roses, and Mikey, thanks for the follow on TikTok. Appreciate you. Yeah, the grid is pretty consistent with updating the app with every format rotation, and I'm sure once the new season comes up, they're gonna be updating it ASAP, probably the day that the season switches over to the new one. But anyway, we already talked about my top favorite feature, which is the team generator. But now let's get into my second favorite, which is battle logging. Now, battle logging allows you to track your teams and log your battles and their success rate. And the graphs that are created from these battle logs, they show your elo progress throughout the season and track your performance in each meta you play. And you can also see what the most common picks are in terms of lead, switch, and closer. And it's awesome. Like, take a look at this, chat. Like, you can see that overall I've logged 173 wins and 150 losses, which is actually pretty accurate with my whole entire battle win-loss ratio for almost every season. Is like, I do have more wins than losses, but it's like almost 50-50. It's interesting. I came in too late. App name Gengar on TikTok. The app is named Battleflow, and it's awesome. We'll keep going, but hopefully after we explain it, like everything that we really like about the app and the features and everything, you'll kind of get like a decent idea of what the app is about. But of course, Gengar, I got you. No problem. But yeah. Chinese fiance. we are presenting the app and explaining why it's useful. And so get this, Pedro in TikTok is saying like possibly see if I can get a promotional code from Battleflow for every download or a subscription to it.
Very good.
Very good. Chat, say
What does that sound?
Is this?
Oh.
Is it annoying?
No.
It's like a fidget spinner. It's just my pen, chat. I demand you tell them I downloaded it because of you. Oh, I'll tell them for sure. I hope I don't forget, but I'm pretty sure I won't. But look at fiance, chat. Isn't she beautiful? Isn't she beautiful? Oh, your hair feels so good.
Think I washed it.
My too, Finn. How your nails looking? Let me see them. Oh my gosh. It's like the stars.
Oh, I forgot I'm on the phone.
Wait, are you still on phones?
Yeah.
My God, what?
No, my mom.
Okay. Dude, I thought she was still working from home. It's been like hours. Let me see. Sorry, Chad. I'm gonna catch up with Chad in a second. Also, Phoenix, my boy, what's good, dude? Welcome in. Let me see. If you do all your battles daily, it's worth $15. I've had it for 20 minutes. Oh yeah. The pro subscription, super worth. $14.99 a year or $1.99 a month. That's a steal for how much the app gives you. It's a bang for your buck. That's what I'm saying. And Gus, you said Dearly Beloved played during my wedding. This means something to me. You got to play Dearly Beloved during your wedding? Dude. That's beautiful. That's it for me. Congrats to you, by the way. Have a good one. Thank you, Gus. Appreciate you. Phoenix, what up? Get myself packed and ready for Worlds as a sad spectator. Yo, have fun for me, dude. Have fun for me. Even if you're not competing, have fun for me. You'll be able to see everything going on. You'll be able to experience Pokemon XP. Have a good time, my boy. Have a good time. It's good to see you in chat. My bad, chat. I've been yapping a lot. Okay. So we talked about team generator, battle logs, how you can log your battles to track your teams and their success rate, and how once you log the battles, if you track them consistently enough, it'll show your elo progress throughout the season. Like, you can see how my elo kind of like goes up a little bit, but it's pretty consistent, like from Master League up to now. It doesn't rubber band a lot at all. Like Master League I kind of got used to after a while, but it was rough because it took me a while to find a good core breaker for a lot of the teams that were running like QREM, White QREM, Reshiram, and Lunala or Zacian or something. And it turned out that Metagross was the core breaker that I needed. It was Palkia, Origin Palkia, Metagross, and Best Buddy Hundo Metagross, and Ho-Oh that helped me climb in Master League after a while, because of how many teams really did struggle versus like a Metagross safe swap, because a lot of them just don't expect Metagross to be so good, especially in a meta where there are a lot of Reshiram and Kyogre and Palkia running around and Ho-Oh. But the teams that aren't running those, you can still do some good damage with Metagross. But anyway, I digress. This app helped me find out how to improve in Master League and what to use to improve. But anyway, we already talked about the first two features, Team Generator and Battle Logs. Now let's get into my third favorite feature, which is Meta Analysis. Again, overall, like I know we already talked about it, but this is I consider like a separate feature entirely. So logging battles over time allows you to see the meta at a glance, including the most common leads, switches, and closers. So you can even see like the teams that you've been using and their win rates, like how many wins and losses you've had, and it gives you a ratio percentage. You can also drill your lead matchups. So it'll like basically, if you guys can see the text, it says the lead matchups you get the most and who in your line can handle each one. And it actually tells you the lead matchup recommended action, so it can tell you what to switch to based on the leads you've been seeing. You can drill matchups in the app, do the battle simulator in the app from these matchups. You can explore leads, explore your success versus your losses, like what happens and what your biggest threats are, and what you've been facing, and like how common they are, like their percentage, like how many you've been seeing. And look how vast the Great League meta is, dude. Like this, I'm not sure if this is from last season and this season, but the meta is very, very vast. 49 different Pokemon led against you across 85 battles. Top 4 account for 24%. Like, these were the more common ones in my last couple battles, but 49 different Pokemon led against you for the battles that I've tracked. So yeah, the more people that do it, the better the simulator will get. Exactly. I'm not certain if it's like almost like a Go Battle Log service where it consolidates all the information, but it tracks your information personally. So I'm not sure if it functions that way, but I'll ask. But again, the meta analysis is super, super good. Battle notes, meta analysis, favorite features. The like top 3: team generator, battle logs, meta analysis, all awesome. But then it gets even better because the app can actually, we already mentioned it, but let me see if I can get into it down here by pressing more. Yeah, so you can see over here in the more section, there are other things you can look at, like the tools with GBL calendar shows you the schedule of the season at a glance. You can clean up the collection that you have, which basically means like the IV poke, the scanning that you've done for multiple ranks of a similar Pokemon or same species Pokemon. It can tell you what to transfer, and it can even create a search string of what Pokemon to transfer or what Pokemon to save. It's awesome. Of course, you also have your leagues, so you can have Pokebox storage of your teams based on which meta it is: Great League, Ultra League, Master League, Little Cup, any restricted cup edition. Meta profiles, basically like the metas like from PvPoke, or maybe custom rankings or restricted cup rankings. It's awesome. There's also Moveset Explorer, the move decks, so you can take a look at a glance of move counts, their energy generation, and their turn duration. And then the flashcards, which is awesome because it's basically like Quizlet for Go PvP inside the app. And it shows you your success, like your learning rate of what you've learned versus what you still need to. And it's like basically an online course for PvP, which is awesome. Like, I feel like we've been needing that. And it's like, look at it, like the foundations, you have the type effectiveness, PvP glossary, PvP mechanics, and I have a lot of homework due apparently. And then you have cup knowledge, so you can switch that up between any of the metas that are in rotation, which like in the season, which are Great League, Scroll Cup, Evolution Cup, Ultra League, Master League, Little Cup. And you can still practice meta matchups. Can you tank the damage, move counts, recommended move sets? It quizzes you on all that. And I think the Great League recognition one is basically based on the Pokemon that you've entered in your collection. So like it'll teach you how to master the Pokemon that you have. So that's a lot of really educational stuff for a Go PvP app, and that's awesome. I'm glad that he has that. Again, this is all for $15 a year or $1.99 per month. Just saying. If you guys want the Pro Edition, but it's still a free app, so it's awesome. There are only a few features that are given once you get the Pro subscription, but everything else is still free to use, so it's pretty awesome. But let's get into, let me see, we already talked about team generator, battle logs, meta analysis, reviewing basics and techniques with the quizzes and flashcards. And now let's get into, let me see, the next feature that I love, which is the IV scanner and collection storage. So you can see here that I have almost, this isn't even half my collection of Great League Pokemon, I think, but this is a bit of my collection in Great League. And I think maybe this actually is like, it shows it. I think maybe this is me scanning across all of my collections from Great League to Master League, because you can scan them all and it'll still sort them into their respective formats. But basically for the IV scanner and collection, there are obviously many apps that have IV scanners like PokeGenie or PvPoke, but since this app is built for PvP, it only shows you the best suited format for that Pokemon. And if you have duplicates, it shows you which is the best IV. So it's pretty awesome that it stores all that information. But once a Pokemon is scanned, it'll be stored in your PvP collection, and you can use your collections to generate teams based on your own Pokemon. So like, you don't have to worry about like specifically, oh, like how does my Pokemon perform based on IVs? Like, this Pokemon is top meta ranking, but my IVs are poor. Like, is it still gonna give me is it still gonna let me like run that Pokemon? It might, but based on your entire collection, it'll still give you it'll generate teams for you based on the Pokemon that you have and their IVs. So that's pretty solid, chat. If you ask me, that's pretty solid. I love that. Like the IV scanner, like you can click down here, and he did update it recently to be able to, because I know there was an issue where, even, you know how in PokeGenie the scanner had an issue where like you would need to manually input IVs or CP because it wasn't able to read it. He updated it so because there was an issue that was similar to that, but you couldn't fix it, but he fixed it recently. So now you can scan all your Pokemon, and it's awesome. Of course, like the scans that you the scanning options that you have are tap to scan. You can tap the bubble over Pokemon Go to scan. You can auto scan, and no tapping needed, or you can pick from the gap from like screenshots, and it's really convenient. So that's another awesome feature. And then of course, one of the basic features, but still another favorite of mine, is the meta ranking. So PvPoke's data is shared with Battleflow, so you can quickly view the latest meta rankings in each format in the app. So you can look at Great League, like the current cup. It'll also show past cups, like Evolution Cup. It shows Ultra League, and it shows Master League and Little Cup, which again, I feel like we haven't seen in a long time, and I'm okay with that. I'm honestly okay with that. But you can also add these Pokemon to your team drafts from the meta rankings by pressing the plus button. But of course, this, if you don't have the pro subscription, this is what it shows. Your box is out of room, and the pro raises every box to 50 slots and gives you unlimited named boxes per cup. So that's something you can unlock with the pro subscription. But overall, you can add any Pokemon up to, let me see, how many was it? Let me see, 15, up to 15 Pokemon per meta without the pro subscription. But I was able to do it, I guess, because I input my data from my iPhone that does have the pro subscription. So I don't know, but it's pretty convenient overall. But again, you can check the meta rankings in the app at a glance instead of having to go all the way to PvPoke to check every single meta. So it's like everything being in one place is awesome. And then of course, there is a battle simulator, and just like with other available PvP resources, the app includes a battle simulator, but it's more designed to be user friendly, so that you can quickly run mock battles and analyze matchups with turn-by-turn scenarios with custom shield energy settings. So let's do Ninetales versus, let's do like an interesting matchup of like Fearow, and this is how you use a simulator, and it's a little bit complex. There's like a lot of information, but once you use it more and more often, you'll get used to it, obviously. So here's how to read it. Read from left to right. Each column is a step in the battle. The top row is the opponent, and the bottom row is your Pokemon. Charge move, a big hit. The colored square shows its type. Fast move, which is a dot. A quick tap that builds energy. Shielded, the defender blocked an incoming charge move to show it a shield icon. Fainted, showed by an X. A Pokemon was knocked out. A buff or debuff, which is a square with an asterisk or a star. The move raised or lowered a stat. How it can go differently. It'll show a branch. The branches that flip this matchup: an energy lead, a shield call, a different charge move. Tap 1 to replay the timeline that way. Tap it again to go back. So you can see how matchups can flip at a glance, like quickly, instead of having to input it yourself. And it'll show all shield scenarios, just like on PvPoke. The 9 shield counts, yours versus theirs, colored by who wins. Tap a cell to load that scenario into the timeline. So just to quickly show you, you guys can see Fearow versus Ninetales, and Fearow is the winner because it can out spam and tank the damage from a non-Shadow Ninetales. And you can see the damage percentage, you can see all the specifications. But Ninetales wins in the 0 shield, the 1 versus 0 shield, the 2 versus 0 shield, and the 2 versus 1 shield. But Ninetales actually, think that's well, it shows you how it can flip, which is interesting because Ninetales can flip that matchup. It shows you this, like the scenario in which Ninetales can win that if it enters with 2 fast moves ahead. But other than that, Ninetales loses that scenario within the 0 to 1, the 0 to 2, the 1 to 2, and the 2 to 2. So it's pretty cool to see all those scenarios, and you can see it. You can see the different formats as well, based on what Pokemon, like let's say you're trying to see Horizon versus, let me think, like a Feraligatr, because we know that can be flipped pretty easily depending on Feraligator's energy. So it's pretty interesting. But overall, this app is something that I use pretty much every day. Like I've kind of been just having it open like in the background while I'm playing my battles, just so that like I can either screen record my battles and then either go back to review it and then put in the team, or once I'm done with a battle, I just go ahead and go to battle notes, quickly put in the lead. Let's say for Great League it'd be like an Annihilate, or let's say it'll just be like Ninetales, Furret, and Quagsire, and you can select your team, and you can report whether it was a win or a loss, and you can log the battle, and once the battle is closed out at 5, it'll tell you to enter your elo after that set. So that's how it tracks your elo over the course of your sets for the day. So it's awesome. Chat, I love this app so much. I'm gonna keep blazing it, but ahead of Go Battle Thursday, this is something that you guys should definitely try out for sure. So if you guys trying to get better at Go PvP, or you guys trying to look for a tool that ranks your team comps, or you just want to try and experiment with some Pokemon and you need something to build around with that Pokemon, this app is just basically, you're trying to get better at Go PvP in general, just download it. I don't know what you're waiting on, because like this is something that you probably need at this point. I know I needed it, and I'm actually having some fun and decent success again in PvP with it, so it's awesome. But that being said, chat, we'll take like a quick 5-minute break. We'll be right back, and we'll get into some battles, and then we'll see what happens from there on. But stay tuned. Yo, Gamer Herald, what's good, dude? What's good? Welcome in. I think you just missed our whole explanation on why we love Battle Flow and how to use it. But how you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Hope you're doing good. But yeah, we'll take a quick 5-minute break. We'll be right back. We'll get into some sets, and we'll just be chilling from there on. So chat, we'll be right back in like 3 minutes. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get back into it because we are locking in, man. We are locking in right now. Running our sets. Why is our screen always so messed up? Oh my god, I have to reset this every single time, dude. I gotta resize my tablet every single time. But the mic is on, at least we're chilling. Okay, change that. Okay. And then resize that. Resize that. Okay. Looks good for now. We'll just stick with that for now. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and run some scroll cut battles because I still got to improve in that. Not sure how many sets I have left, but let's go ahead and start our timer. Okay. Track some battles. I'm gonna try something different. I do want to try. Let me see. What did I look at earlier for Scroll Cup? I know Scroll Cup has like mostly, what is it? Dark, fighting, and water. But I mean, you know what? I feel like Drill Run is still more useful than Mega Horn, and Icy One is more useful in Seeking's moveset because I don't want to build another one. Let's see, a 0 and Morpeko. Let's see. What are we gonna struggle against? Morpeko, Gastrodon. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Let's go ahead and try to improve this team comp. Morpeko is really good, especially in this meta. But that's why I was running like double fighting. But the problem is that like double fighting with Lucario, which is pretty good in this meta, but like, I ran Mantine. What was my other team comp? I'm sure it actually. No, I switched it up. So my comp originally was Mantine, Lucario with Force Palm, Thunder Punch, and Aura Sphere. And then the original stage swap was Palmot with Thunder Shock, Brick Break, and Wild Charge. But Palmot can't tank any moves, dude. It really can't. I think I maybe have 3 sets left. So we'll try to see if we can get them done. But I'm looking at my battle flow right now, and I want to see. Let me see. Okay, we could try to run Annihilate or Como-O. I feel like Annihilate is actually pretty useful, but maybe that dragon coverage might come in handy. Dragon coverage might come in handy. So let's try out Como-O with Azumarill. Let's just try it out and see how we do. Como-O, Azumarill, and Morpeko. Como Morp. Yeah, there we go. Golisopod, maybe. I feel like I don't want to be too weak to like flying because I feel like Mantine has been not popping up as much, but Swanna has been popping up a bit more. But at least we have more grass coverage with Como-O. And then what you said, watch out for Swamp Teams, though I haven't seen Swampert that much. I've seen more Gastrodon. For sure. But I think now they're getting kind of nervous with Swanna running around. But let's try this out. Let's say stream, test, team. Because I forgot you can also label your teams. You can name your teams and it'll like, once you put them in your battle notes, and you say you use that team, it'll also say the name of the team. So I'll just say this is team test. Stream test team on August 19th. And then let's go over to battle notes and let me see, where's the team that I just chose? The team that I just chose, that is. Okay, let's get into it. But Golisopod is interesting. I know that has more ground. It has grass and ground coverage, so that might not be a bad choice. And dark type coverage. So it basically counters pretty much the entire meta actually that isn't like flying or electric. But let's get into it. If we didn't get the white screen of death. Oh my god. Okay, Gastro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're not gonna go for Earth Power. They're gonna go for Body Slam. I'm gonna no shield. Oh! I was dead wrong. Did not think they would do that. Did not think they would do that. That's unfortunate. Nice. Okay. Usually I feel like most Gastro like to bait in the beginning, but we'll shield Azu. I'm guessing there's a flood. That's a weird team setup. Like this team comp? Oh, they got the debuff. Cool. We'll tank even more damage from this earth power, but it's fine. Because we had to save our shield for more Pekka. Did not think they were going to throw straight earth power. Most Gastros don't usually do that, but okay. 4, 7. Let's see. Do they want a shield? Oh, it's a 1407 Toxapex. Okay, so Toxapex. Is there a flyer back there? Tell me there's a flyer back there. Mantine. Because I knew they were gonna throw as soon as they got it. I knew they were gonna. Let's see if we can still make this happen though. Twister. Shoot, I don't think we're gonna be able to make it happen, chat. Player F would have been stabbed, but Mantine's still too bulky. Oh no. No. They have the energy. They have the energy. Ice Beam? Especially if it's Ice Beam. So sure they weren't running Ice Beam, but okay. So if we just shielded our Gallista, we might have had a better option or a better way to win. But yeah. Nice. So Gastrodon, Toxapex, Mantine. Good catch. That was a good catch on the Twister, but like not much else we could do beyond that. Maybe if we went for the player, if we might have had a better chance, but I doubt it because Mantine still would have like lived enough to farm down. We needed to have a Psychic Fangs ready, but we couldn't because I was gonna KO anyway. But maybe not. I don't know. But next battle. The thing about that I learned about Scroll Cup is that like you need to try and take shields. I need to try and take shields ASAP. Do you want to take one of my teams? Not just yet. I want to really run through. I like to run through my sets with one team instead of swapping around because the more teams you swap between during one set, the more frustrating the battles tend to get because you see it's like you really do see different team counts entirely based on the Pokemon that you use. Let's get to the battle though. Como versus Annihilate, not bad. Especially because it's low kick. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, a little bit of lag there. We're gonna undercharge. Well, we're gonna throw this. Pray that they're gonna shield. Thinking it's that it's a clanging skills. 7. Annihilate for sure has an answer to Azu in the back. 1, 2. I'm a 2 shield. I'm gonna be crazy in 2 shield. That's Rage Fist. If they got that, please don't shoot. Please don't try to call this. I pray that's a Rage Fist. I pray that's a Rage Fist. No way, dude. Are you serious? Okay. Annihilate. Bring in Azu to farm all the way down. They definitely have talk specs in the back. Dang, dude. I really didn't think they would outpace to like a third ice punch before we even got to the clanking scales. One more for the road, dude. Screw Annihilate. Screw Annihilate. I do miss my Mantine lead. I miss my Mantine lead. I miss it because every lead was positive for Mantine back in the day. Toxapex. Yup. Wow. GG's. Just RPS at that point. So Toxapex was Vilas. Loss. So I'm wondering if we need to play the lead differently, because like these leads are still winnable with Komo-O, but it's just the pacing that I'm not used to. And Gastrodon surprised us in the first game of that Earth Power instead of throwing a body slam spam. Oh, this is a great lead matchup. Oh, we really actually should have swapped into Azu here, because there's definitely another flyer in the back. Flamigo, upper hand. Yeah, we should have so swapped into Azu. I'm so goofy. Okay. We're gonna farm all the way down. I have not seen a single Flamigo yet. I was like praying, don't have another move, please. Ooh. No. Nine. They're at 9. They might be at 9 or 10. Damn, they're going to be pacing, bro. They're going to be pacing. I think they're going to try and catch on Morpeko. We got to be careful. But then if they do, they're going to erase all their buffs, so. Oh my god, wait. Zaytech, what's good, dude? Good to see you, good to see you. Welcome in, bro. They didn't even try to catch. Yep. They thought I was going to try to catch the move. That's why they waited. Man, GG's, dude. Morpeko, Flamigo, and Annihilate. I'm low-key glad I did not swap in Azu then, because Azu was able to stop that momentum that Annihilate was getting. And the fact that we damn near obliterated that Morpeko with just a Psychic Fangs and like one Aura Wheel was crazy. But that's Morpeko for you. That's Morpeko. But we've been good, Zaytech. How you doing, dude? We're just running through some Scroll Cup sets real quick to log our battles in Battle Flow and see how this team does. Just kind of testing out stuff. But I hope you're doing good on this Wednesday night, my guy. I hope you're doing good. Oh, Hydreigon. Interesting. Ooh, they win the cap tie. So Shadow Hydreigon has to have answers for Azu. That's Toxapex for sure. Brutal Swing. Do they shield? I don't think they do. I think they actually just let it go here. It's gotta be double anti-fighter. Oh, Murkrow? What? We got to the upper hand. That's huge, dude. So double dark. I think there's a team that was triple dark before that I faced. Like legit. It was Shadow Sableye, Shadow Murkrow, and something, maybe Hydreigon. Yup. Just top left, buddy. Top left, top left, top left. DG's. Or not. Oh my god. No, they're not giving up. Hold on. I was gonna say, Isaiah, I knew it was you, bro. I knew it was you. Finally trying to stream anything out for the first time. That's why I said it's been a minute. I know, bro. 6, 7, 8. They're gonna try to outpace. That was close, bro. That was close. Trying to go for the full farm down. They didn't get it. Did they top left? Yes, sir. That was close, man. That was super close. Alex Ostatic, welcome in, welcome in. Love your streams. Appreciate you, appreciate you. Man, so what that was like, that's like the second triple shadow team that I've seen. Shadow Hydreigon, Shadow Murkrow, Shadow Annihilate. That Annihilate almost took us out, dude. Almost took out the Azu. But it's because Azu's just slower with energy, but the fact that it's able to stop the momentum of attack, like it's pretty damn good. I kind of don't like to use bulky and slow, but sometimes it's good to like slow down and like control the speed of the battle where people are trying to just like power through with like high damage. It's better that like it kind of puts you back in control when you're running bulky, slow Pokemon that like can wall the damage. It's pretty sick. Zay, you said after going to DreamCon, I was like, you know what? I think I want to finally give it a try. I had my second stream earlier. What you stream, dog? But I'm glad you went to DreamCon too. That's awesome. You've been loving Azu as long as I can remember. I don't think I loved Azu. I don't think like I used it a lot, like at all, because it just feels like it's safe. It's safe, but ooh, I don't like this lead. Ooh, that's bro. That's it. This is exactly why we bring this out. There's definitely a Gastro back there. There's definitely a Gastro back there. That's why I would love to run C-Bomb. Is there a point to shielding? I don't think so. It's a Gastrodon back there. Or it's a no, these are ooh. Aw. If we bank some, if we actually overcharged a bit, we might have been able to get us to a second one, but it's fine. They're probably gonna get to 2 superpowers, but we'll see. I'm betting that this is actually, there's probably a Morpeko Frenzy Plant. I bet you there's a Morpeko in the back. Because so far these are 2 anti-mud boys. Water Pulse would have destroyed us. Will they shield is the question. Nope, no shield. Ooh, Meowscarada. Well, we're screwed. Did not expect to see Meowscarada. Did not. That's what I hate sometimes. Is that like you'll be running double weak to charm, and you don't see it, and then all of a sudden it'll just appear out of nowhere. Ooh, good catch. Good catch. Good catch. Because now this doesn't let me farm down easily. GG's. Well played. Goofy. Well played. Ah, that's rough. Oh man, so that was Mantine, Chestnut, yeah, that was a nice catch on their part, because if they didn't catch that Psychic Fangs, we probably would have been able to like farm down the Chestnut for more energy and maybe live the Charm to get a double upper hand and then just win by farm down with Komo. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Oh man, Masquerada, but Charm's gonna be a problem too. This is why you shouldn't run double weak to. But honestly, see, that team does struggle hard against what is it? Probably Mandibuzz and opposing Mantine. But I'm sure that Chestnut is running Thunder Punch. That's why they didn't throw Superpower against Komo. But then what else? Yeah, they'll like Toxapex actually does destroy that team comp, because Mantine, it can outspam but it doesn't outbulk. Chestnut and Masquerada both get hit by poison jabs, so maybe Toxapex is probably the answer here. Damn, Chad, today was a good day. We got a lot of shit done from like morning until now, and I got to take a nap today. That never happens. That never happens. Oh, it's Isaiah, by the way.
Oh, wow, he lives. He lives.
The boy lives.
I assume he saw your TikTok.
I don't know, Zaya. Did you see the TikTok of?
Oh, he doesn't know about Kingdom Hearts. That's right.
Bro, he go get some.
That'll get him out.
Yeah.
Say that one more time.
But he just got his second stream done earlier today.
Oh.
He got into streaming.
Very good.
Yeah, very good.
I'm alive. Isaiah doesn't know anything about Kingdom Hearts. I think I know more about Kingdom Hearts.
Then you do, genius.
See, I told you he'd show up. All I have to say is he would. He don't yet.
Oh man, let's see what this leaves us though, chat. 26-18. What cup we playing today? Yo, what's up? 26-34. We're playing Scroll Cup, but I think Toxapex, you fell for the bait. I know. Trust me, bro. I would too. Trust me. You said you had so much fun, met so many people at DreamCon. You did a variety stream today, some Pokemon Champions. I'm trying to get into it, but I'm also taking notes on VGC again because I need to know what to do in VGC. I feel like I need to get back into Pokemon Showdown so I can get comfy with messing up, and then I'll get comfy playing Pokemon Champions. Some Mario Kart World, and I did escape the back rooms. Still trying to get swinging things, figure out what works for me. Give it some time, bro. You got time. Don't rush it. You got your own streaming journey. What cup we playing? So Scroll Cup, obviously water fighting dark. And if the most, let me see, meta analysis. Let's see. The leads. Let me see what you're facing. Closer, Masquerada's actually been. I don't think I've tracked that many Scroll Cup battles, but Masquerada's been in the back lately. So maybe, let me see. I could try something a bit different. I do like the concept of running Lucario again, but I feel like it's not spammy enough. Still playing, yes sir, Christian. Welcome in, dude. About to call it a night. Have a good night, dude. Have a good night. Thank you for stopping in, bro. I'll text you soon, man. The devs were smart. They were smart to ban Primarina. Oh my god, I know, bro. Low key, I'm like, should I run Kingdra? Should I run Kingdra, Palmon, and Mantine, or should I run Toxapex, Gastrodon? I think I might run. Let me see. Let's try out Toxapex, Gastrodon, and Sableye with Dazzling Gleam. Not Drain Punch, because people are running Drain Punch Sableye. which makes it like extremely annoying. But let me see. Let me see. Do I even have? Okay, who's also running Cramorant? What is Gleam for? Good question. Why did the team? Why do they recommend this team comp or this moveset? Let me see. Replace. Hold on. Edit. Put Drain Punch on there. Save. I guess Dazzling Gleam's better for like closing power. Like it's better for hitting harder. Because it actually puts it like it says the team is better with Dazzling Gleam. Let's see, Dazzling Gleam actually has way more wins than Dazzling. Oh, you know what? I bet you it's for Chestnut and other dark types. That's probably why. That's probably why. Because it shows in Battle Flow, which is awesome, what movesets are like which movesets you can run in like their win rate. It says that, let me see. It says that Shadow Claw, Drain Punch, and Dazzling Gleam over Foul Play actually do way better. But then, like, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? wait. Explore all. So let me see. So Shadow Claw, Drain Punch, and Dazzling Gleam have 85 wins and 61 losses. Let's try not to bait shields. Let's see. So Shadow Claw, Dazzling Gleam, Foul Play actually has the most wins without baiting shields. Like 69 wins and 76 losses. But then if you bait shields, Shadow Claw, Drain Punch, Dazzling Gleam wins a ton. Because Shadow Claw, Drain Punch, Dazzling Gleam probably just like you're you know what? I'm gonna try it. I just want to see exactly what wins it picks up. I do. Yeah, there we go. There's our shadow. There's our shadow. But like, how do you deal with like the poison types once because it's all resisted damage, but I guess you have Gastrodon for that, right? So let's just no, let's do Foul Play, Dazzling Gleam, because you're still able to hit everything else for neutral that resists. Like at least you're like it's a more neutral moveset overall. So let's see. Dazzling Gleam. But like that's the problem is that like with things like Morpeko, you want more spam. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. Switch to Foul Play. There we go. Okay, so the new team comp that we're gonna try for this set is Toxapex lead with Gastrodon Say Swap. No, probably Sableye Say Swap, honestly, because let me see, because you have more opportunity that way. You have more flexibility that way. Beautiful. That's our best IV Toxapex we've ever had, and we need Sableye. Not best IVs, but I just built it because I knew I needed it at some point. Let me see. Earth Power, and that's it. Okay, Stream Team 2, August 19th. I switched Shadow Ball to Air Release on Mantine. Wait, on Mandy, and used 15 TMs, didn't get it. Bro, like, I forget what happened to me, like, which Pokemon it was, but there was a struggle. There was a struggle when I was trying to get, like, was it Thievul? No, it was something else, but, like, the moveset was just, like, it just would not come up for me. But until I finally got it maybe on, like, the 10th TM, and I'm like, that's insane. So let's do it. Let's do it. Sableye. Let's do let's do Toxapex, Sableye, and Gastrodon. Because Sableye is better as a safe swap, but people have been using Drain Punch. I'm not sure if they'll expect Dazzling Gleam now, unless people have been running that. But let's see what happens. See, Murkrow's gonna be an issue unless we land that, but like I'm sure they're gonna shield regardless, unless they assume that we're running Drain Punch. If we see Murkrow, we want it to be on Toxapex. The main threats are Murkrow, Gastrodon, Quagsire, Chestnut, Morpeko, for sure. But Morpeko's not usually a lead, not usually. Araquanid. There's a lot of there's a bit of RPS involved with this, but let's see if we can make it work. Because like we have bulk and a bit of spam on our side, and that's usually and passing pressure. So it's pretty decent. It's pretty decent. Let's see how we do. Oh, versus Kingdra, interesting. Are we lagging? Oh no, we're not. Whew, thank God. Okay. So is Kingdra running out? I'm sure Kingdra's running Outrage in this meta. Nope, that's Swift. That's Swift. It's too soon to be Outrage. What? They definitely... Okay, I thought it was... Whatever. Like, whatever. If they shield, I'm going to assume it's Gastro. I'm going to try to catch a Swift. That's not a Swift. That's a Surf. 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 Damn it. Oh, wait. Hold on. They might not know. Chat, do they know? Do they know? Do they know, chat? They didn't know. They didn't know, bro. Oh my God. Bye, Guzzlord. That was crazy. And it's this is why we're running Foul Play Dazzling Gleam. Oh my God, bro. That was good. Go Dazzling Gleam, Sableye. Oh my God. What? And we're just gonna swap right into Gastro. Yo, Avery, what's up? Welcome to TikTok chat. How you doing? That was crazy. One more Swift. Oh no, never mind. GG's, buddy. Wow, so that was Shadow Kingdra, Guzzlord, and Toxapex. Well played. Kingdra, Guzz. Because, see, people are still expecting to see Drain Punch on Sableye. Maybe Dazzling Gleam is the way to go. Maybe. But that's after one battle. I'm getting too cocky, chat. Let me calm down. All right, next battle. Let's do it. Still mad I fell for that Swift bait, but we are kind of lagging a bit in our battles. I want to say we are kind of lagging a bit. Ooh, good lead. Decent swap. We're probably just swapping Gastro here. Definitely Outrage. It's Outrage. It's Outrage. So we're going to swap right into Gastro after we told this Sludge Wave and get the shield. Sadie, what's up? You helped me level up my PvP game, taking notes. I got you. Also, download Battleflow. We talked about it earlier. Like, that was like pretty much the first half of our stream. So, download Battleflow. It'll help you improve dramatically. Outrage. Yep, there it is. Nice. That Kindra's still there, but it shouldn't be able to get to an outrage. Oh, if I can swap out soon. Can I? No, nah, I can't. So now Gastro's got to be saved as a safe swap. Or like a catch. So, Araquanid, Kingdra, who else? This is going to be so annoying because it took us a while to swap out. So our switch timers are very not aligned. Maybe I shouldn't have swapped Gastro. But we'll see. I knew you were going to do that. Dr. J, games are going okay, but this one is annoying. One more for the road. I hate this player, bro. I hate this player so much. Ooh. Hello, lagging? It was crazy that Sableye with Drain Punch actually beats Palmot in a way. I'm a no shield. Whatever. If I lose, I lose. If I lose, I lose. That's it. Yep, GG's, well played. Because I started behind on energy. Dang, if they caught twice that game. They caught twice. And our switch timers were not aligned. So that's my fault for not swapping sooner. I should have just swapped right into Gastron instead of just waiting to get that shield. So Araquanid, Kingdra, and Palmot. That's actually the first Palmot I've lost to, because Palmot in my experience is okay. But next game. We could have had that for sure. If I just, instead of trying to like get the shield off the Kingdra, because they're able to just be like to take advantage of our misaligned switch timers and just keep swapping in and out, tanking moves, catching, etc., etc. Like, we could have just swapped right into Gastrodon and just saved our Toxapex and saved our Gastrodon probably, maybe, but they would have just put Araquanid on the Gastro. But maybe Sableye could have won the game just by being like shields up. That probably would have been a way to go. Been on Tokon pretty heavy since it came out. Marvel Tokon, is that what it is? Because I've seen clips here and there, but like I heard it's pretty crazy. Yeah, like the queue time's a little bit weird right now, chat. So how y'all doing tonight? How y'all doing? Y'all doing okay? Kind of trying to find our way before Go Battle Thursday starts. Garrett, you said, what is that app called? It's called Battle Flow app. I'm probably gonna try to I'm gonna try to clip some of this stream just so y'all can see some of the tutorials and like explanations of the app itself. We'll try to do that like probably later tonight before we go to sleep. Oh, it's Vilas. I don't think we win this, but it's better that this is here. Oh, we're lagging for sure. We are lagging for sure. Bro, are you kidding me? Dark Pulse hits pretty hard. Don't like that. You trying to clap? I'm dead. Let's see if they actually do shield this. Yeah, because most of them want to just win switch. No, I'm gonna let it go actually, because they're at back-to-back body slam right now, so there's no point. $13.50.15. It seems like it's pretty good at least for Toxapex. I would check it on PvPoke or the Battleflow app, because you can IV scan there. But let's go ahead and no. Toxapex is in the back. Hold on, chat. It's Toxpex in the back. That's my guess. Cause what do they need to counter fighters and fairies? I don't want to 2-shield, but I feel like I have to. Damn it. Good catch. It's okay. Because why are they swapping in and out? No, there is so a Toxpex in the bag. I know it. I know it. I know it. Damn it. Hopefully Energy Lead might help us here. Damn it, dude. Damn it. Bro, because I read that from a mile away. The way that they were playing against Gastro, they swapped Mantine in immediately. And I'm like, oh, because you have Toxpex in the back. Boom. But see, what sucks is that, like, we're losing to, like, slight energy lead and them catching the move. And I think it was a good idea for us to not shield Toxapex. I think we should have baited first instead of going straight with the Sludge Wave. Which I'm pretty sure we... Did we go straight for Sludge Wave? No, it just took us a while to get to our attacks, but... Let me see. Mantine... Tox... Loss. Damn it. We can do this, chat. I know we can. Open any more packs lately? No, we haven't. We still have, like, our Elite, our ETB. You hit a Brine first, so I did bait. It just took forever to get to the Sludge Wave. So maybe we shield the first move from Zweilous next time? Just to, like, have a more dominant matchup? Or, like, a safer scenario, probably? But let's do this. We have decent leads. I know we can do it. Another Arachnid. Let's do this, chat. If we see a Kindred, we're instantly swapping to Gastro. Oh, I wonder if this is return Arachnid, though. If this is return Arachnid, I think they still lose. But if they shield... No shield. Interesting. I'm gonna let it go. Return? Yup. Because why'd you purify that, though? Why you purify that, though? So my guess is that it's going to be Gastrodon coming in soon. But I doubt it. Maybe it's going to be Morpeko or something. What? Hold on a minute. So, like I said, Gastrodon. Hopefully I didn't mess up here. Ooh, please. Please, 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 please. Water Pulse? Are you kidding, dog? Oh my god. Okay, okay. Bro, this game could have been hours. Bro, this game could have been hours if we just threw a move. If we just threw the move, this game would have been hours. For sure. Because, like, we could have easily just thrown... Because they wouldn't have... I mean, they might have shielded, but we'll see. Are they gonna throw on this next body slam, or are they gonna throw? Okay, so we caught the move. Are they gonna undercharge? They might undercharge, chat, but they might try to catch the move. We'll see. They undercharge. Wild. Brian is so bad. I'm sure they're gonna swap back into Araquanid. Oh, maybe we might win this. I don't know. We'll see. Wait. What just happened? What just wait, did that count? Did that count? That counted. Oh my god. Hold on. There's a wild Arbok. But bro, I was so tilted for a second there, but did that actually count as a win? It sure did. Oh my god. Bro. Twitch clip that if that feature works. But oh my god, dude. That was insane. So like he quit first, I think, but the Malamar fainted. The Malamar fainted. I low-key wonder if when Gastro came back in, the Mudslap took priority, which doesn't usually happen against like one-turn Pokemon. But because damn, I really thought that we had that. I thought that like the Poison Jab was gonna take out the Malamar before Toxapex went down, but then I thought for sure we lost because they just barely got the farm down. And I was like, what, bro? These close games are killing me. But we got the win, man. We got the win, and I know they're probably kicking their feet right now, which I would too, because of course they were running Return Araquanid, and then they shield and they swap it to Gastrodon, like that's a given. But Malamar, crazy. Like I'm so mad because like it feels like we are lagging a bit, but I feel like it's probably just my tablet and probably not our connection. But we just need one more win to go positive in this set, chat. Just one win. We get pretty decent leads, but I just don't like Toxapex's pacing. Like it feels like it's more meant to absorb damage and just kind of like dictate like the flow of the game. Like who's gonna win switch or who's willing to sacrifice more shields first. Another Araquanid. So I'm so sure that this. I was gonna say, it feels like I thought they swapped into Gastro to bait out, or they swapped into Toxapex to bait out my Gastrodon, and then have maybe like an electric type in the back. But GG's trainer, GG's Doc Phil. I wish Tentacruel had better pacing. Oh, another Cramorant, sick. I'll take another Cramorant for sure. Hopefully it's better IVs. I wish Tentacruel had better pacing. Does it not have good pacing? It has Poison Sting and Acid, which both give it pretty damn good pacing in my opinion, right? The GOAT. Yo, Josh, what's good, bro? What's good? So what was that? That was another Araquanid. Araquanid's kind of a common lead now, huh? Maybe flying and poison is the way to go for the leading right now. What was it? Just Araquanid, Toxapex, and that was a win. Let's find out what our elo is after this set. Yo, does that bird debuff when you KO it? Dude, do you want to see the features real quick for Cramorant? I'm just gonna favorite it. I don't even care because we're gonna be able to trade it for like better IVs later on anyway. But do y'all want to see exactly what Cramorant can do? Like we'll go over it real quick because I know that people have already gone over it in YouTube videos, but let's go over it real quick. So Cramorant is finally in the game, chat, and of course with Cramorant comes another battle feature in Go PvP, which is the battle only forms of Gulping Form and Gorging Form. And this is kind of a bit weird, but as long as you keep practicing, you'll get it. So Gulping Form, after using Surf or Dive at a high HP, Cramorant will change to this form. When hit with a charge attack, it spits out its prey at the opponent, which is what is it? Aracuda? And then that'll trigger an opponent defense drop. But in Gorging Form, after using Surf or Dive at low HP, which is below 50%, it's above or below 50% that these activate, Cramorant will change to this form. When hit with a charge attack, it spits out its prey at the opponent, which is then Pikachu, which looks wild in this game. But it triggers the opponent attack drop. So quick summary of Gulping Form and Gorging Form. After using Surf or Dive at a high HP, Gulping Form will take place, and then that's what triggers the defense drop. But after using Surf or Dive at below 50% HP, Cramorant will change to Gorging Form, and then it'll hit the opponent with Pikachu, which then triggers the attack drop. Does that make any sense? Does that make any sense? It's weird. It's weird to me. Gulping Form happens above 50% HP and will trigger the defense drop. Gorging Form will happen at below 50% HP and will trigger the attack drop. That's so weird to me, but it's another exciting form change, so that's cool. And I like how it adds a similar, like a simpler method of TMing right here, just to like learn Surf or Dive to unlock these forms. So Cramorant, chat. Cramorant's now in the game. Have fun with it. Pokemon. Wait, he said, Alex, what Pokemon are good for the Great League? Great question. Certain Pokemon like Tinkaton, Kingdra, Fearow, Morpeko, Annihilate, Primeape. There are a lot of Pokemon that are good for Great League, and I recommend downloading the Battleflow app, which you can actually take a look at right. Oh my god, that's not Battleflow. That's Battleflow. Battleflow has all the meta rankings for each meta. Great League, Ultra League, Master League, along with any restricted cups that are currently in or just past rotation. And then you can check out all the rankings that are shared from PvPoke. So all this is free. There are some perks that come with buying the subscription of like $15 a year or $1.99 a month, but you can use the free features and get really far just using the free features. So yeah, this is what you'll get like a pretty quick scope of the Great League, Ultra League, and Master League fields if you take a look at these rankings right here. So Licky, Tinkaton, Altaria, Empoleon, Mimikyu, Altaria, Shadow, Empoleon, Shadow Quagsire, regular Quagsire, Jellicent, Fortress, Ninetales, and Shadow Ninetales, Shadow Fortress, Feraligatr, Corsola, Jumpluff, Clodsire, Corviknight, Fearow. The list goes on and on and on and on and on because Great League is so vast now. But that's a summary. Makes complete sense, but it's bizarre I didn't see it coming. I'm glad they released Cramorant, because now Cramorant is a lot of fun. Well, you know what? I haven't even tried it yet, so I can't even say that. But let's go ahead and close out this set and then input our ELO into Battleflow. But I hope y'all had a good time. Hope y'all found this stream very educational. We're gonna be doing because I'm off again tomorrow during another Go Battle Thursday, so we get to actually stream our sets tomorrow. I'm so happy because, chat, I usually work on Thursdays, and the fact that I've had Thursday off for the past week, this week, and next week, which is my birthday. It'll be Wednesday's birthday, Thursday is the next day. Yo, Cam, what's good, dude? Welcome in. Hopefully y'all are having some fun. I'm happy I have I'm best buddying my 15 Goldengo for Master League. And this is my first ever Goldengo in Pokemon Go because it took me forever to get coins, but heck yeah. Let me see. At a poster, you said my wife got a rank 1 Cramorant on her first snapshot. I'm so jealous, dog. It's always people who wait, does she PvP? If she battles, then hell yeah, but it's always people who tend to not like battle or care about like certain formats that get the best IVs for those formats. I'm like, hey, can I trade it to you? And you're like, no, because IVs are fixed until you trade them or adjust them with the bottle caps, right? So it's rough, but she does not PvP, bro. It makes it even more painful. But we're sitting at 26:35 after today's sets, and I'm glad that I'm actually hovering around expert level, because that means that like at least I'm not like going up and down a ton, you know. But nice. Oh my god, chat, we went down 72 points. Well, you know what, not 70, well, you know what, because like I didn't log certain other sets, but my elo was at 26:34 after the 2-3, and then I gained 1 point from this 3-2. Nice. Cramorant, yes, Cramorant is currently a snapshot mon, and you can also encounter it, not a guaranteed encounter, but you can encounter it in Go Battle League. What challenge are you missing going into 73? Level 73, I need to purify 100 Pokemon, right? Pretty sure that's it. That's like the last thing I need to do. Yeah, purify 100 shadow Pokemon. And I definitely can, and I will get to doing that. We might even do it before we get into our battles tomorrow, just to hit level 73 and just to kick off the stream nicely. But hey, chat, thank y'all for stopping by today. Appreciate you. Hope you guys found the stream educational. We talked about Battle Flow, the app that we'd be using to track our battles, track our elo, take a look at the meta at a glance, and kind of overall improve our PvP gameplay and knowledge, because your boy is kind of not really washed. I still got it. I still got it. I swear, bro. But honestly, like, I'm not as available to do a bunch of scrimming as I used to be and like check out a bunch of matchups every single day. So it's cool to have this convenient app to be able to still be locked in for battles and be able to head into battles, having some sort of knowledge of what I might be facing, and be able to kind of determine what strategies to use and what to switch into, how to play certain matchups, etc. So again, Battleflow, great app. Maybe we'll get a promo code for it, don't know, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream, and I'll see you guys later. Twitch, we're gonna raid somebody, but TikTok and YouTube, we will see you guys later. Just stand by chat, stand by so we can raid somebody. But Cam, you said you wanted to stop by before you knock out. Have a good night. Have a good stream. Thank you so much, bro. Appreciate you. Chat, also, we got to get back into Kingdom Hearts, because your boy is having a lot of fun with just like being nostalgic about Kingdom Hearts. We'll probably stream it really, really soon. But if y'all haven't seen my... Is K-Dot playing Kingdom Hearts 4? I don't believe you. But I was gonna say that we went to Oogie Boogie Bash, a preview of Oogie Boogie Bash the other night, and we saw both Goofy and Mickey from Kingdom Hearts, and that video is on my TikTok and Instagram, and they're kind of blowing up like crazy. Like, that was a great memory. But oh my god, the people in the comments and people who've seen it are being so nice. They're saying things like, "You look so happy, dude. I'm so happy for you." And I'm like, oh my god, it's such a good night. Plus the fact that I got to experience it with Fiancer. It's so good. But anyway, chat, let me see, because I don't know if anybody's actually streaming Go Battle League right now. I mean, they are, but like, oh, Firestar is. Let's go ahead and raid our boy Firestar, who's been live for, wow, 2.5 hours playing with Gigalith. All right, chat, go share some love. Go share some love on Twitch in the raid. Go to spam the Remoraid emotes, and make sure y'all share the love and the kindness from our community in Firestar's chat, and we'll see you guys soon. Later, Twitch and YouTube and TikTok. We'll see you later. Have a wonderful night, and we'll see you tomorrow for Go Battle Thursday. Peace out, y'all.